It's Madden NFL 22, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's Washington and Philadelphia, and it's coming up next.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the Linc. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Washington football team. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. On the return, it's Alex Erickson. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. As we get a peek at the number 2 overall pick from the 2016 draft, standing at 6'5", Carson Wentz.
And when you look at him, you see that he's got all the tools you want in a quarterback. The big frame, the quick release, strong arm, has escapability. The issue sometimes, tries to do too much instead of just taking the throws that are available to him, and occasionally turnovers get him into trouble.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing is Wentz. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
To throw on 2nd and 6, Wentz, and his throw here's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete. So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Hurts gets this to Sanders. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. He's got Smith here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Now a carry for Sanders. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. Fast footwork by Sanders. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They go play action with Hurts. And got it! Touchdown Eagles! 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. On 1st down, Wentz. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Bates. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. That's Samuel, caught left side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd down at 5. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll run with Gibson. Able to fight through 1 tackle. It's a 1st down and more for Gibson. And finally taken down at the 34. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing now is Wentz. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Wentz's throw complete there to Thomas. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. Shrugs him off. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Now Wentz. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They'll run with Gibson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2nd down and goal. Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. But do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on 3rd and goal. Wentz now to throw. To the end zone, and it's incomplete. Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And this one is right through. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Antonio Gibson and the Washington offense ready to go here once more. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz going to throw right side here, complete. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
To throw is Wentz. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
Let's go! Let's go!
So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. After the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. First possession of the second half now for Washington. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Wentz. Forced out to, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
So one quick.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that is incomplete. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and this defense has had its share of problems getting guys to the ground. And here's another example. They never should have allowed this play to gain as many yards as it did, but poor tackling early in the play led to big yardage after the fact.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Wentz to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. and he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt, and this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This is 3rd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught by Watkins. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. And it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. He'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Midfield, here's Wentz. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Wentz now on 1st down. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Now Wentz. A throw to the flat here for McKissick. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Meanwhile, Wentz is thrown into the hands of McLaurin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Wentz. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go. It's Gibson. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. So flying Eagles fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.